Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another time playing this game, AI, the Somnium Files? Somnium Files. uh, last time, just as a recap, last time we found a person who we haven't seen in about a year, dead and tied up onto a horse on a carousel. With her daughter, who is also our roommate, hiding in the center column of the carousel. And she was holding the ice pick that was used to kill her mom, supposedly. Her mom's eye was missing, and it was missing when the girl was there, we found out. We have interviewed, well, we just went into her mind. But before that, we also interviewed the person who called in that there was a dead body there, who we had to hunt down. We also interviewed the idol woman that he likes, who is supposedly 18, but there's reason to suspect that she's 30, which is the same age we are, since we had a brief little memory of us interacting with her. We also went to her mom's house with her and found some interesting stuff there. Her mom seemed to recognize us as well. And there's a picture in the back that had three people, but apparently the mom's always been a single mother. So it seems a little odd, and she doesn't want to talk about it. So it's very odd. Um, but yeah, so we just got done going into this girl Mizuki's memories. This is our roommate and the girl who was holding the ice pick. We saw somebody that looked like a man, anyway, that she couldn't identify. It was basically just a blue blob in the shape of a man. So, yeah, we're going to go back to the crime scene and try and figure out what exactly is going on here. There might be some footprints on the ground, but probably not because it was raining the first time. So it probably washed away. Bloom Park, Saturday, 8:13 p.m. Wow, this is a long day. Ooh. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it
Somewhere
down.
around here, right?
Yep.
There's still a bench. Past the bush. Huh. I can't just go down there, apparently.
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever.
What?
And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Why is she a cunt?
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
Oh, yes, for the record, in her dream, we saw a torn up picture that was the three of them at this carousel,
I had so many happy
which
memories
is
here.
interesting that obviously the killer knew that. It was apparently a real picture that she tore up when she moved in with our main character here.
The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Yep, it is.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
I should. Oh, come on. Fine. I guess it won't let me ask about the last thing.
What's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Oh, yeah, we were wondering how the body was transported here, since obviously the murder took place elsewhere, since there was no blood on the horse.
A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband.
Oh
and
my
Mizuki's
god.
father.
Wow. Pretty much all signs are pointing to him. And this is our friend as well, and he's actually been missing for the most part. They managed to find him once and take him in for questioning, but then he left and hasn't been seen since.
Renju Okiura.
I'm willing to bet it's not him though, simply because everything is pointing to him.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
The steering wheel. We're gonna go through this again. Glove box? Yeah, I think glove box. Wow, now I can say
Hey
that.
Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round,
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
you're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
What? I don't remember this coming out of anywhere.
Yeah, that was it.
What? I'm confused. I don't remember ever getting that message.
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
They were, but it's all too convenient. Is it the big-breasted receptionist? Was it her?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I keep doing this?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Oh shit. I guess I missed one line of questioning. Oh.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story. He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be? All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast, in Akihabara.
In Akiba. Sunfish Pocket, Saturday, 10:20 p.m.
Can't be.
Well, now she's seen the death of both of her parents.
Renju.
Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m. Do wish I could have inspected that place.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Oh, I could have any fun things to say this time. Yeah. There's Peter, there's her. No witty comments. Wish I would have seen these yesterday, or yesterday.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eyes 6 years ago, correct?
We lost our memories 6 years ago for reference. And it's something the boss doesn't want to bring up. I have a feeling that we were actually a killer before that happened.
Yes,
apparently
I don't
there
remember
was-
anything from back then.
There was murders happening at that time.
I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder. Two murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
I agree with you. Yeah, Tanuki.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
I think I was the Cyclops killer.
Cuter.
See?
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Or maybe I was a victim.
Fine. I suppose
That's
you
why
deserve
my eyes
to know.
missing. Oh, I was a victim.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
Wow, that looks like Mizuki's mom. That's odd. Maybe the hair color's a little different, but
4
otherwise...
bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Right.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
But only killed women, so yeah, I'm kind of back to my original thing that he's, the main character is probably the killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
But she said it's impossible for it to be him.
No, that's impossible.
See?
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
Not their left.
But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
This one's doing it while they're
Shoko
alive.
and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
It's us.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Let's see if Peter's got anything. Nope.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
Understood.
Are we fine?
Date,
Oh.
your vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Yeah, she's here.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Escape from the hospital.
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
I agree with her.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
There you have it.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
It is, yes.
You were talking to yourself again. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Hey, about Renju, do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Of course. Everybody has secrets.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Sunfish Pocket, once again, Sunday, 10:33 a.m. Mizuki and I walk back into Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please, let us through.
Shrines on the wall, especially the blue one, are interesting. Oh, there's a gold one too. These must be the girls that work there.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Yeah, I think so. Could 3 kegs actually hold him?
each keg has a capacity of 20 liters.
Oh, I guess times 10 pounds per liter, 200.
All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55
55.
pounds
Wait,
each.
what? That doesn't make sense at all. It's 165 pounds total. Could that actually hold him? He's right kind of borderline with that, isn't he?
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Yeah,
But
that
no
happens.
traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the
Oh,
corpse itself.
another one that's been transported.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds.
Okay, I guess those were just barely enough.
I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Isn't it the same guy we talked to before?
No, we didn't find anything today. No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Nothing special.
Iva, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either. The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh.
What?
There's something inside. This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Watch. Probably Renji's watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
That didn't tell me anything.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renji was stabbed.
Logs?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head, not until the day I die. I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Still
Did
saying.
you hear me? I said...
I wonder if I've just not seen anything. Why does it keep going? What's your name?
It's Kagami.
It's Kagami. Can I just keep asking him?
Kagami? I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
Preservatives.
Iva, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Right? Face, body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this. but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints. The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
I guess this flashing means I'm done there. Is there even anything else to actually do here?
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
So almost an hour after he
I
died.
think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
People you want to talk to?
Yeah, Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
Oh, that's interesting.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Not sure which one she is on here. Maybe that one? No answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things. Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Well,
I'll
he
call
would be
her.
because she is.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Which one first? £310. He's about 160, so 150. Person was lighter than him, but not much. Sure, let's try the diner first. Matsushita Diner, Sunday.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Otis' friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant? Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says
Right, but-
fermented Mayumi juice.
None of us can figure out what that juice is. Oh.
Ring, ring, ring. Well, the phone's ringing. Are you gonna pick it up?
No, it isn't.
Well, that box is gone. Beer cases.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Maybe they just like whatever pictures on there. I used to do that.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
Cushion provides comfort.
I don't know. What?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
Hey, Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Sex cells.
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I like that response. Because they make you thirsty.
Oh, it's Nasubo from that band Magnusfield.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Dante, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter, too.
I am neither of those things.
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
What is with this woman? Always forgetting her husband.
But he'll come back soon.
And he's
He
always
does.
gone.
Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
Probably to the agency. Oh,
Sorry to be a bother. But when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Huh.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Okay, well, it's probably Lemniscate is where to go to meet Oda. Lemniscate, Sunday. Doesn't say time. Interesting.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
It's boobs again.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date? Date, look! A cricket!
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
No idea.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas!
Who?
Just making sure
That's a high stool.
I don't miss it.
Why are you always thinking about high school?
I said stool. Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
Okay. Well, I guess I will talk to one of them.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey, hey.
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
Eh? Lucky?
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Yep.
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, Could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Oh, I hope it will be.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Dache,
Stripper.
what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Why?
My apologies. Never mind.
Oh. It's back to the huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. Very huge breasts sitting behind the desk.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Golden Yokocho Sunday.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Boobs.
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Wonder what that has to do with their case.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Probably everything good comes from being drunk.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired.
Ooh, that's a good line.
Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
Interesting. Don't know why that continued so long.
Hey, Mizuki. You mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Baywatch, probably? Slippers and tomato soup? Probably a hanger? Actually, that's a good idea. That way people can hang their jackets up and sit down.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Uh-huh.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
That's a dumb
Really
excuse.
now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
What
I
a
believe
cunt.
she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home. It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
She doesn't even know why we're watching Baywatch.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
That's
Let's
good
hope
to
so.
hear. That's good to hear.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy. I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
I promise.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
So all the stuff I looked at. Gulp.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
Something wrong, Date? You're staring.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now, of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
Huh. Interesting. One flew over the cock's nest. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. So cute.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
I haven't
Obviously
seen him
it
for a
was.
while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks. Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running.
Yeah.
Were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Indeed.
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
You probably did too. I guess I'll just announce.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Did they stuff him inside the oil drum to transport him? And that's why the watch is there?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Kamakura office, Sunday, 3:22 p.m.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Old man.
You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
That is
You
badass.
want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh? It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
I'll look at them later.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Okay. Boxing for beginners. Yeah, that is quite the one.
Hey, Iba, look. Flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
I got nothing to say to you.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Sure.
Suicide.
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
Yeah?
6 years ago.
Why is it always going back to 6 years ago?
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop. I told you, I got nothing to say. You definitely...
Date, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
It's still lit.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me. Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Okay. sure what that has to do with anything.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I
They're
happen
the
to know
door.
this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Yep.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Porno mag where?
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Oh jeez. Minigun. Or full on
Whoa,
gun.
wait a minute.
Date, load Evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Control. Okay.
Iva, you saved me.
Cleared the shooting event at the Kamakura office with no misses. Interesting.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Oh, so that's what was going on. That's what was going on with that.
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
It's a good call.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
What was he aiming at?
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face. I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
I was hoping to see the Astro again. Why is this guy smiling?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Aha.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual.
Some company or other. Uh-huh.
Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about. I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me.
Oh, where are they now?
If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
Yep.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. You can't trust that.
God, this guy's so scummy.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
least he was honest about that, I guess.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye. Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have
I
killed
don't
Shoko,
think so.
including Moma.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Yep.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Figured it was her.
It's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Eh? Oh, she's not on the wheel. What? No. Okay. She won't actually be there. Poor Lucky Lion.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. You must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right?
So obviously somebody's feeding him drugs. Obviously he doesn't know about this. Is it when he's sleeping or something?
Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
Why not?
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Yup.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
She keeps saying
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't. I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
yes.
Please.
Mr. Sajima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old.
Interesting.
The Sajima
The
family
evacuated
owned a vast
district.
amount of real estate in the district.
Huh.
Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Wow. Good timing.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their
Well,
original
yes,
value.
he's buying up the property again, so when it's deemed safe to return, he can make a ton of profit again.
What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just
Told
1
you.
billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
He probably owns the company doing the cleanup too, right?
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
God damn it.
we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon.
Oh, wonderful.
Before Renju was killed.
Yes.
In other words.
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
Probably.
I don't know.
Damn, I want to talk to her more. Lemnis Gate, Sunday, 5:59 p.m.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Yep.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry. Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life. Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
How does that sound dirty?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What?
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay. Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Nope. Oh, no, definitely a woman.
No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
It definitely was.
Got it. So Ranger was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
I love how the receptionist is just like, you piece of shit.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
Wait. I'm just thinking here. Weight-wise, the oil barrel was 40 pounds. He is 160. That's 200. They said it was about 310 pounds in the elevator. That's about 110 pounds. Didn't we weigh Tessa at 105?
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
You sure about that?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Yeah, she's still good.
But do you suspect her?
Oh yeah, I do. Yep.
I need to hear her side of the story.
I
If
definitely
do,
suspect
I
her.
might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Around 6:15, I guess.
6:15. So or Iva said, the last like normal one was 6:38, and then only once after that.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I
Followed
went
them.
inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
Entire club was reserved. The gangsters, maybe?
I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Police headquarters, Sunday, 8:23 p.m.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation. What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
Could just be a good liar, though.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Yeah, see?
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
What, a hitman? The mother?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
She wasn't home,
My mom
right?
wasn't home.
No.
She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
I'm glad I didn't have to explain this.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Yeah.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building.
She's the lover.
Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true. I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
No, so she didn't answer.
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Uh-huh.
Am I a suspect?
Yes, and I would suspect your mom as well.
It's not like that.
Because she might be just a tiny bit heavier than you.
It's fine, Date.
Like 5 pounds or so.
It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But how do I put this?
It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. O'Hara is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, she could.
No, it's still possible.
Yeah.
You see.
Special leverage. Oh. Wait, what? Let's see. Oh.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
I don't know if I want to do the like show of the sedation. Well, let's see what
The
it says
autopsy
here.
determined that Renju vacated his bowels from muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene.
He got cleaned up. Was he naked? The cloth would be like a bedsheet or something?
This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
Yeah. Discover Renju's body.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
See, I'd probably need like autopsy report was about, or is it the discovery was the bowel movement thing? Oh.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of this drug is commonly. It is likely that Renju was in a state. Sunfish Pocket is located, according to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found. elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at some. That means...
That means he was inside the oil drum, yeah.
The oil drum inside, the type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Oh, 44 pounds. Oh, so that's basically right on with her weight then. Oh, jeez. Now... let's see. Beer cakes were used. Oh, I do think sedation's gotta be one. Oh, what?
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Okay, so now we're counteracting the hauling him up thing, obviously. Okay. So we're doing this one at a time, and not all together. Okay.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Yes.
Ingenuity?
The discoveries about... I think this is the one about the beer kegs. Yeah.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
Yeah.
Sure, it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What now?
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
Yes.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Oil bill.
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Wonder why it has 2 things here. I'm gonna just say oil drum here, I think. Oh, does this mean pick 2? Okay, it is, yeah.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Okay, so this would have Renju's weight, definitely. This isn't enough, yeah, I know. Probably oil drum? And elevator record.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
Confronted Iris with the evidence with no mistakes. Holy crap. Nice.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once. At 8:55 p.m., and we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings.
What's she been doing?
Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
Her hand's under the desk, you're right.
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Mirror? There's a mirror beside me. Cell phone?
Ah, shit.
Oda.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Yup.
Sync with her.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
So the TV looks like windows maybe, and then floor thing, and then me. We're back wall. Look at the blood. So there's a door there.
A double door. It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it. A double door.
No, no. Oh, I just escape. Looks like there's something on the left there. Oh, hello.
What?
Day 3 Iris B acquired? Let's check the other corner. There's the windows too, actually. Nothing? Okay. Nothing here.
A CRT TV. Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Exactly why I chose it.
This is an old-fashioned object, so...
That worked. Sort of.
What was that just now?
Was that the right choice?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that.
Let's continue the investigation.
Well,
There is
there's
much to interact with.
new stuff on the... Okay, there's new stuff around. Okay, so there was 2 different routes there. Okay. Has a negative effect. Oh. Or force you to use them? Oh. That's not cool. So I can't do that. There's a mirror.
A full body mirror.
Oh, Jesus Christ. These are all pretty expensive. Don't do anything with that until... Oh, there's a gun, too. There's stuff on the shelf. The shelf intrigues me. Oh, fuck. I hate these things.
I see many objects in the room.
What the thing? Jesus Christ. I guess investigate the bottle. See what the hell's in the bottle. Whoa.
What?
What?
The explosions
shit.
appear to have stopped.
Okay.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Yeah. Wait, what? Blew up a frog? Hit the mouse, blew up a frog? There was a frog? Oh, the TV had a frog on it. Wait, so do I just go with the TVs? There's a TV there.
An analog TV.
Investigating doesn't take that much.
A child's drawing.
This is a butterfly.
Right.
I hope this somnium isn't from when she was a child.
An analog TV.
Say quarter. Oh, do I get a quarter for it?
Nothing has happened.
Shit, okay. I do get a quarter thing for it. Fuck, 4 minutes. Let's go to closest thing. Okay, that's nothing.
An operating table.
Perform surgery. Oh, it goes down 18 seconds, so yeah.
Surgery? For whom?
Just act it out.
Act it out? This is not a children's playtime.
It might help reproduce a memory.
I feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
Medical dragon team? What? Okay. Okay, that obviously did something.
Something has spawned.
Okay. I'm not sure if that
Wanna
was a
check it
good
out?
color or not. So there's a gas canister. God damn. Gas canister. The mirror's back. gas canister with a gun?
A common gas canister.
1/4. Let's open the valve.
It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
Yeah, that was just a waste of time, it seems. Okay, I don't want to deal with that mirror.
A revolver.
Mirrors are weird.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Oof. Oh, this gives me a negative thing. Oh, jeez. Let's shoot it.
I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
And it faces us toward the locker, so let's
Just
see
the
what's in the
locker.
locker. Let's just bring this down to 10.
That
Whoa.
was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to
Yeah,
examine the knife?
that's...
Good idea.
3 minutes, Dante.
Fuck.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Throw?
Like this? What?
What?
I only threw it lightly.
Okay.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
Okay, it's not really a torso, it's a mannequin.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the
Oil
picture.
drum, maybe?
I do not yet understand it.
Check. Tore the butterfly and stabbed the bird. Okay. Where's that oil drum? TV. Here's the oil drum. I also see a reference book. That's interesting.
An oil drum.
Well, that's kind of already off, so... What'd she see?
What does this mean?
Is that blood? Pills.
Bullets?
Oh, bullets.
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
Yeah? Yeah? I also want to see the reference book here.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures. This is a reference book of butterflies and moths.
Is it irises?
Unknown. There is no name written on it.
She probably at least went through it at some point. TV's good, that TV's good. Torso. Do we shoot the torso with a gun, maybe?
A revolver.
guess a 20-second run on this one.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Shooting the TV? What a weird dream. Wait, isn't that the senator? What? Day 3 Sunday cleared Iris's. Oh, so I guess I did it right? Well, there's a different path, but yeah. Maybe I just finished it, that's what it's saying.
What happened during that somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
Well, no, there isn't, but...
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility.
The mom.
The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
Or that, yeah. Well, yeah, but last time it wasn't.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Tsujima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Tsujima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
I do think it might be the mom.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
Was she jealous of the
So we don't know if
person,
Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online. Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What? Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sink does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
Figured that.
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head? Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
She keeps stressing that internet idol thing.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Oh, that's a good point.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
The same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect.
Yes, she is.
According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest.
But she is.
You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, he's a real pain in the ass.
What are you going to do?
Shit.
Can I not?
Is there something you want to ask me? You should be talking to Iris right now.
Oh, fuck you. God damn it.
I'll leave Iris to you.
Oh my god, come on. I guess we have no choice.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
Telepathically. Matsushita Diner, Sunday, 9:46 p.m.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
I don't think I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara. I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojinpatsu were acting out with her.
As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Where's your
Did
dad?
you come all the way here just to ask me that?
No.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
Why would I?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
Eh?
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
He's just gonna run away with her or something, isn't he? Where's the photo of something in it? Oh. What a dickwad. They steal my car too?
Head is pounding.
Well, I think I'm actually going to call it here for the day. Thank you for joining me. I'll probably be playing this tomorrow. Yeah, probably be playing this tomorrow. So if you could join me then, that would be great. Have a good night, everybody.